Okay, so what is it about kiddie rides that makes you like them so much?
Well, it's trying to make up for the lost time. As a kid, I hated them. I was terrified of them. I wouldn't even go anywhere near them in the shops or in like, the arcades or anything like that. And that happened until I was at least 7. So I pretty much left the target demographic for kiddie rides as soon as I started liking them. So just liking them nowadays just kind of makes up for the time I lost not liking them as a kid, and just the bright colors and the fact that some of the music on the ride is like really cool theme songs like the Stim 2, like I'm trying to think, PJ Masks, the Snoopy, Doghouse, Peppermint Patty soundtrack, Toot Helicopter. I'm trying to think what else is there. Good few rides. Just basically the soundtrack and the colours and stuff, and just seeing them in public, and you're thinking, oh yeah, such and such manufactured that. So if it's a Northern Leisure ride, you think that was made by someone at Northern Leisure with their bare hands, and yeah. So I think it's just making up for lost time, the soundtrack and the sound effects on the ride, and the interactivity of the rides. That's what I've got to say. Because if you're thinking, right, Northern Leisure, Lazy Town ride, they had a radio where you could choose up to five songs to play one song through the duration of your ride. And then you've got like they had a Pip Ahoy, which had like a pip in like a glass box where it would turn when you press the pip button. I think they removed that feature on later models though. And then like Audrey Mitchell, we had like the steering wheels, the roll and road display, like the four coloured sound effect buttons. And yeah, it's just I don't think kiddie rides nowadays that are made just don't have the same, feel as they used to. Like, I mean, with like Jolly Roger, it's just start on a press button. It's nothing more advanced than that.
What are your favorite kiddie rides, and are there any that you haven't seen yet that you would like to in the future?
Am I allowed to say the helicopter is my favorite?
Yeah, it's okay. I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah, it's definitely up there as one of my favorites. I would say another one of my favorite would have to be pretty much all the rides I've got. So OMC Paddington, Funtal and Bear, which I don't know, have kind of gone off. I think we're trying to sell him, because I think like we just need the room now because we've got 5 rides. We need to try and get at least 1 or 2. I would say the Jolly Roger Fetch the Vet, Amitek Little Red Tractor, Audrey Mitchell Hank's Hot Dog Van, Amitek Wacky Races.
So you've
North
got
Measure,
all your favorites.
yeah,
Oh, so
pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, and for rides that I haven't seen that I would like to see, um, I still need to find a Hank storyteller. I've never seen one in my life, and
And
I've heard,
storyteller.
yeah, it's basically a recolor. The hot dog van I have, it's that, but it's like it's different inside. Instead of like the thing in the back, it has like these 6 buttons, and when you press one, it plays like one of the nursery rhymes from the Longman Nursery Rhymes VHS. So it plays that, and I've just never seen one in person to this day because they've just not been up in my area. But there is one in Blackpool. There has just been one that's at Happy Days Amusements, I think, but they're known for changing their rides really frequently, so it might not be there for long. So I need to get up there and film it. Another one I would say that I would like to see in person is definitely the Northern Leisure Lazy Town ride. So I need to try and refilm that. And every time I see a Lazy Town ride, it's always a converted afterburners. So I don't really have that much luck. Yeah, Storyteller Van and Lazy Town. I'm just crossing my fingers I can see one of those this year.